Welcome everyone to the Monterey Sports Network's broadcast of tonight's Monterey Junior High School Wildcat football game. Please stay tuned for the action from gridiron play tonight as we broadcast live from the First Volunteer Bank broadcast booth. The coaches show, as well as the VEC Share Program pregame show, will be starting in a few moments after a word from our sponsor.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customer Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC service area, making Monterey and surrounding communities even better places to live. Make your change count and sign up for the VEC Customer Share Program.
IDK Cafe, located at 124 East Commercial Avenue in Monterey, are proud supporters of the Wildcats. Check their Facebook page at IDK-CAFE for an up-to-date menu as well as daily specials, with their newest menu item being the Wildcat Burger Combo. They're open Wednesday through Sunday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and reopening Friday and Saturday nights from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Jenny and her staff would like to encourage every Monterey student to be the very best they could be at academics as well as athletics. Go by and see them today at the corner of Chestnut and Commercial, or give them a call at 931-584-0174. That's 931-584-0174.
If you're looking for an honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert and reasonable solutions to keep your vehicle on the road. Go by and see them the next time your auto needs maintenance or you have a problem. Call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Cats!
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies and are able to tailor the right plan to every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide quality service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere clients. They're located at 418 East Broad Street, Suite D1 in Cookeville. Give Josh a call today at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is upon you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so that we can give you the personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs is your hometown pharmacy. We're a proud sponsor of Monterey Sports. We're located at Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can give us a call at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. We're wishing the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. Go Wildcats!
Call the Tree Guys today for all your tree cutting and trimming needs. They offer tree removal at the customer's request. They give senior discounts. They even have 24-hour service available. And they do jobs for insurance claims. They are fully licensed and insured with over 10 years experience. Just give the Tree Guys a call today. 931-267-6191. 931-267-6191.
Good after all. Hey, this is Neil Markham with Barry Henry sitting beside me. We're getting ready for a JV football game. It's Monterey Middle School against Algood Middle School. We're at the Norton Field in Algood this afternoon. Barry, what do you think? It's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a hot afternoon for us.
Yeah, it's good. It's a pretty hot afternoon there, but I'm looking for it to cool down quick right as the sun goes down. back here looking at both teams, I think we're more evenly matched than last week during that game right there. I kind of feel good about our chances tonight.
Well, good. Hey, I'm excited to watch the boys get out there and play. I love to watch the hitting, the tackling. I love to watch them throwing for touchdowns and running hard. Hey, speaking of that, what about our player of the game last week when we were out? It was Monterey against Avery Trace, and we picked a kid for player of the game. Who was it?
Number 9, Logan Montgomery.
That's right.
I like Logan. He's worked hard right there this year. He's coming on. He's going to be a real football player.
Yeah, he had a personal reception for 3 yards. He had 9 solo tackles, 2 tackles that were assisted, 3 tackles for a loss, 1 sack, and rushed for 1 touchdown. One of them was a 90-yard deal. So that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, he's trying to keep up with big brother Matthew.
I think Matthew's got him working hard right now. We were watching Matthew last Friday night during the homecoming game against Pickett County. He looked really good. I mean, the passes were spot on. So we hope we get to see that out of Logan tonight.
Yeah, he was really sharp. Fresh. He delivered the ball good. He ran for 1 touchdown, did he?
He did, yes, sir.
I think little brother, he's working hard to catch up with him, and I'm not for sure. Will he be a freshman next year?
I am not sure of Logan's position in school. I think he is an 8th grader, but that would make him 9th grade next year. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Logan,
so Logan Montgomery in the 8th grade.
He's moving on up.
That's right.
Freshman.
He's going to be heavy duty. It's going to be a 1-2 punch with the Montgomery kids next year. We're going to have to watch for him.
He'll be a welcome addition to the team, I'm sure.
That's right. You mentioned his brother, and we were talking a little bit about high school football. We picked a player of the game for high school last week, and I didn't know, if everyone caught on board with us at the end of the game last week, but I'd sure would love to mention him again.
It was hard. It was really hard to pick a player last week. We had, like 6-7 people, that ran the ball in that game, and there was a few of those right there. Small freshmen come in there and did a pretty good job. But all around right there, Chandler Bowen, number 1, I guess all around he was our. We finally agreed he would be our choice.
Right. We went with the 1-2 punch upstairs, and we were talking about it last Friday, I should say. But we had a lot of kids on the table. We had a freshman kicker for the first time out on the field for us last week, who looked excellent for a freshman. We have a quarterback that was spot on. He didn't miss a lick last week. And then we see the stats for Chandler were just kind of unreal for a receiver.
Yeah, we bring that freshman on right there to kick field goals. I think he's got him a permanent job on it.
Well, I'm not sure what's going to happen with
I know Silveranis.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with him. I hear he's just got a little bit of a muscle tear kind of thing, but hopefully that's all it's going to be, and we'll see him again on the field. But listen, what was his name? Abner Felix, I think.
He's a senior, I believe, and
no, he's the freshman, number 22, Abner Felix, I think was who we were.
Okay.
Yeah, Soberanis, he's the senior, but that's the high school. But we just had a hard time picking, and I think we finally settled it between me and you and JJ and some of the other guys that are always with us. We were all talking about it and saying, hey,
I think it was a vote between him and Matthew.
Oh yeah,
Matthew Montgomery done outstanding too. I think we just seen a little. We focused on a little bit more where Chandler right there did. He was all over the field, so we finally decided him.
He looked really good on defense. Some of the stats for Chandler Bowden in the high school game against Pickett County last week: he had 1 solo tackle, he had 15 kickoff return yards, 4 receptions for 81 yards, and 1 touchdown. That touchdown was, a 40-yard pass? He just ran under it and kept going.
Yes, he did.
He didn't miss a lick.
He got good hands.
That's right. Hey, I was really surprised, but you know what? He caught a pass from none other than the kid we were just talking about a minute ago.
Yeah, Matthew.
Yeah, Matthew Montgomery, number 18.
Matthew, he throws a hard ball. He's hard to get up with. I seen him throw one, hit the shoulder pads, and went straight up. He puts a lot on it. But once these boys, I think they get used to that right there, especially on them short passes. they're going to catch a lot more of them.
Yeah, Matthew threw. He had 12 of 15 completions for 219 yards and 3 touchdowns. So we were excited to watch them. But we're here at the Norton Field for something else tonight. I want to mention these kids. They've come out and worked hard. It's the Monterey Middle School. This is a junior varsity game to start off with. So we're excited to see these kids. I know that we've got a lot of stats for some of the older boys, but we want to start trying to keep up with some of the younger ones and see what's coming up. What's the next thing going to be in 8th grade? Then we have another kid, and who's it going to be? Who's going to be a standout for him? So we're excited. They're getting on the field. They're talking already. It looks like Algood is in the middle of the field, and Monterey's huddled up on the far side. We're got the sun in our eyes, but we're loving just being outside at the moment, especially with the weather the way it's been. We've got about a 45-minute game clock here. And we're waiting to see what's going to happen with the Redskins and the Wildcats tonight.
Neil, did you follow the scores? I was just going back to the high school just for a moment. What was surprising to me right there is Gordonsville 22-0 over Clay County.
Over Clay County, yeah. I was a little surprised by that. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with Gordonsville and Clay County together there, but yeah, they said they had scored 20 points the first half. It was done and over with.
Yeah, I mean they got a sophomore quarterback this year too.
Yeah, Gordonsville's got a pretty standout little guy at quarterback, but it's going to be a fun game for Monterey High School. They're already coming out on the field here. Looks like we've got some JV players. Ball starts at the 30-yard line. This is a different way. There's no kickoffs, so we're watching the ball from the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
Is what we're going to watch here. So we've got, number 5 is our quarterback for Monterey. I'm not sure. That is Trace Anderson. Is that right? Trace Anderson?
Trace Anderson.
Oh, wrong one.
That's number
this one.
one.
Here it is. Hey, there we go. We got the wrong one.
Oh.
Jimmy Kopp. Yeah, number 5, Jimmy Kopp gets 2 yards on the field. Let's see what happens here. They're going to get back and line up. There's no officials in a junior varsity game for middle school, so coaches are spotting balls. They're calling on their own penalties, and it makes it for a little bit of a different game. It's going to be fun. What I do like is that I can see the numbers really well tonight. So
it's actually a scrimmage, more.
Yeah, kind of like a scrimmage. That's exactly right. Monterey's in white jerseys with black pants, and it looks like they've got the dark purple numbers on. Algood is in red pants with a dark blue shirt with the white letters, so it's really easy seeing it. We're in the shotgun formation. He throws a short pass. The kid's loose. He is running down the field. Number 17 for Monterey, John Mundy. John Mundy runs the ball probably 8 or 9 yards.
They looked good there on that one.
Yeah, they looked good. That's
a little short pass there, and first down.
Yeah, that can't tell. There's no there's no markers, so it's kind of hard to tell in a JV middle school game.
Yes.
We have a lot of people starting to pile in to the field area across. We can see a lot of Monterey fans that are on the far side of the field, which is where the boys are for Monterey.
Look up, we're about on the 50, Neil. About looking at the field.
We are pretty close, so it looks like it might be about 10 yards off there. We're on the 40-yard line. Hey, there's got shotgun formation again. It looks like number 5, Kopp, is running.
He's carrying the ball.
He got some really good blocks, and he's still running. He's down to the 40 of about the 38-yard line. Yeah, that's a little hard to see. Number 17 again, John Mundy running the ball. That's exciting. I kind of grew up with the Mundys, so I know the Mundy boys. His dad's here watching. I'm sure he's going to be watching.
There's a Mundy girl on the Clark Ranch team. It's real good.
Yeah, they're twins. That's 2 that we'll have to contend with here in a couple of months, I'm sure.
They're going to spot it on the 40, looks like.
Yeah, 40-yard line. Looks like number 1 is in the backfield along with number 52, it looks like. So that would be Jack Blaylock in there, and about to snap the ball. They're in a shotgun formation, fakes the handoff. Number 2 catches for Monterey. He's running up the middle. He's still going, and they're picking him up. He's got about 8 yards. That's Nick Black for Monterey, scooting right up the field. They're moving the ball here.
Yeah, they're looking pretty sharp today, Neil.
Yeah, they are. They're looking real good. They're moving the ball very well. So I'm still not used to the whole coaches being on the field and no officials and there's no markers on the lines, but we're watching to see what happens here. Coach is in the huddle with them, helping them out. So currently I love that we've got 4 viewers for the middle school game and 10 have checked in. So if you've got any questions, please make sure to hit us up. Talk to us about what's going on. We'd love to have your insight of what's happening. Looks like the ball's snapped again. He's looking for a long pass. He's got all kinds of time back there. Oh, that is broken up by
close to interference there.
Yeah, close, but looks like number 8 for Rigo Yepes is out there. I believe he's had a sister play some sports at Monterey in the past, but he's out there trying hard. Looks like Algood broke it up.
Good delivery on the ball, though.
Oh, yeah, great delivery. So looks like we're on, the 36, 37-yard line. There is no downs right now. The clock says 1st and 10, but we know that's not quite right yet.
I think it's to be about the 3rd down, I think.
Yeah, we're pushing 3rd. So we've got 1 running back in the backfield. We've got 4 wideouts snapping out of the shotgun formation, and it's a reverse pattern. We're looking at.
They read it well.
They read it well. Number 8 for Algood jumps right in there, the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and
probably lost about 2.
About 2-yard loss. So it looks like we're going to be at the 38-ish right here. We're a little slow on the game action here, but that's okay. Coaches are huddled up on offense. Here comes Monterey Wildcats out. Looks like we're going to be in the shotgun formation again, 4 wideouts again, and we've got 1 lone running back in the back. They're doing a little shuffling on the line. They're about to snap the ball. The snap's been looking good, Barry. What do you think? That's a pretty good snap for middle school.
Quarterback keeper looks like.
Quarterback keeper comes around the corner, and he's going up the side. He gets caught by 3 or 4, but he gets easy 10 yards of running right there. That's number 1. We don't have a number 1 on our sheet for player's name, but we sure would love to call him out. Number. I was thinking 31-ish. 20. Well, they're calling out 24-yard line. Let's see what happens. We don't have a number on number 1, so we're not sure who he is. Yeah. For Monterey. Oh, it's 11. No, it's not.
11. Okay, we have 11. Matthew Phillips.
Matthew Phillips is playing the quarterback spot. It looked like number 1 there for just a minute. We're 4 wideouts again. We got a lone back in the backfield. Quarterback's getting the snap. They hand it off. It's a little reverse. End around. Number 4 is running the ball. That's Aiden Barber. Aiden Barber gets all the way in, it looks like, for a touchdown. Are they on the line?
If not, he's right there on the
he's right
1-yard line.
That's exactly right. Hey, that's a great run for Aiden, man. He got scooting around the end and just took off. Nobody was going to catch him. We almost got in the end zone there. Yeah, we don't have a number 1 for the middle school boys in here. Yeah, if you got a few extra rosters, maybe we left him off. It says Jonah. Let's see. That's Algood.
That's Algood.
Yeah, we're looking. Monterey's coming back to the line of scrimmage.
They're probably on about the 2-yard line at the most.
Yeah, they're really close to getting in here. We are lined up in the I formation. Quarterback is under center, so we've got 3 running backs in the backfield, no wideouts. So obviously, I think we know what we're looking at here. They're going to try to scoot this one in. Let's see what happened. He almost dropped the ball. He gets out. He hands it off, and they get caught in the backfield.
It didn't go nowhere.
Yeah, it didn't go very far at all. Looks like they're right back at the line of scrimmage again. They might have lost a half a yard or so, but getting back here, they're talking to their coach. They're kind of huddling up.
Algood sending in some fresh troops.
Yeah, I see
about 5 or
that.
6,
So I'm not sure what's going on. They've pulled them out about the 40-yard line. It looks like we didn't score, so it's Algood's ball. Looks like they're bringing in their offensive set here. Algood's got plenty of kids to run,
right.
Offense and defense, Barry, so that makes it a big thing. We got a lot of kids coming in here to play. Looks like a lot of the same ones.
So they're pretty much 10
carries is what we're hearing.
10 carries to score.
Yeah. So it's like a scrimmage game. It's a little different, but we're still out here excited. Hey, if you're listening on YouTube or watching on YouTube today, make sure that you comment in the comment box. Give us a little feedback. We'd love to hear it from you. We're starting out at looking like the ball's on the 30-yard line, and it's Algood's ball. Monterey Wildcats are on defense. Looks like we're playing a heavy line here with 3 linebackers. We got 2 safeties out back, I would say.
They're loading that right side.
Yeah, they're loading out the right side. Let's see what happens. They got a lot of kids trying to run. They dropped
He
the
fumbles.
ball. It's a fumble.
I think
and
Monterey
Algood-
fell on it.
No, Algood got it back.
Yeah, it was close.
Yeah, it was a close. It was a
Bad handoff.
little bit of a tricky handoff. Eli Phillips in there. Okay, earlier. Gotcha. So number 1 we mentioned a minute ago, Eli Phillips.
Yeah, pretty sharp today for the
he
Wildcats team.
He looked really good. I like that. So first possession for Algood, it's a drop. It's a fumble there, and they have to fall on it. The big fullback, he just fell right on the ball. He had slippery hands over there. Barry, what do you think about that?
Well, I mean that's a bad way to break the first huddle right there. Come up the line and fumble the ball.
Yeah. So they have a lot of concentrated. It looks like. Receivers, then they're packing close up to the line, so they look like there are a lot of wideouts. It's a snap from the huddle. Number 4 for Algood takes it. He's running back, and he gets tackled about the 36-yard line or so. Is that right?
Yeah, real close. Close, maybe the 36 or 7. Looks like, hey, they come back with that same play again, loading that side up for lead blockers. What they're doing. That's evidently that's their game plan right there. That formation.
Well, they'll see what happens if they spread them out. So they kept all their receivers really close in to the line, and shuttle, just kind of stagger stick them off the line out there. It's kind of unusual to see that for middle school football, but you know what? You just take it as it goes, and you watch these boys, and they're all learning at this age. So that's what we like to see, that they're actually getting to try and play and hit, and they get the feel for football this way.
If I was Monterey's coach right now, Coach Elrod, I'd be shooting me a linebacker from this left side.
Is it
Excuse me,
Coach Childress out there? I see. They've brought a receiver up the line. They got 2 wideouts. They're looking for a little trick action. Quarterback keeper, he's running for about 4 yards, it looks like.
Up to
Monterey,
the 40.
Yeah, Monterey knocks him down at the 40. So is that 3 plays they've had from the line of scrimmage already?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we hear that Wayne Brown, our color analyst out there with the video tonight, has really got a good feed in. We appreciate that. I guess I didn't tell everybody Rick McNeil's with us tonight, taking care of us and making sure we do the right thing. We've got Wayne Brown on the color, and we've got video, We've got Barry Henry and Neil Markham on play-by-play action tonight. So they're going for a pass. Algood throws the ball long ways, overthrows the receiver by probably 4 or 5 yards. The kid got open though. He was in out there. If they'd just had a good pass, he'd have been running down the sidelines, having a lot of people after him there. But that's what we like though. This is a lot of stuff that kids have to pick up on, and we've got to know later on it's going to pay off. It
looked like that the receiver they sent out was number 87, which we don't have him on our list. Now I may be wrong, but that's what his jersey looked like.
Yeah, it's hard to tell some of them. You can see most of them fairly well, but a lot of times we mess up.
Could be 81 instead. If it is, it's a Gavin Lentz.
Okay. Hey, they're back at the line of scrimmage. They're going from the shotgun formation. No back in the backfield. They got a lot of receivers. The little screen pass out. The kid is running. Looks like number 81. Eli Phillips with the tackle for Monterey, right at the 50-yard line. Hey, listen, we love our YouTube followers and Facebook listeners and watchers, but we sure are impressed with how many people have jumped on Facebook. There's 607 people liking the Monterey Sports Network so far. We're trying to grow that as much as possible. If you got any special ideas and you want to check in with us, if you leave us a little message with your name and number, we'll definitely get back with you. We had 180 YouTube subscribers the last time that we had a football game, which was against Pickett County High School. Our website's showing 480 views. We're really excited what's happening. But keep those. Click the like button, that little thumbs up button for us if you don't mind. We love seeing that. Hey, the boys are coming up to the line of scrimmage for Algood. Looks like Monterey's hanging out here on defense. It looks like they got a heavy line, playing 2 linebackers right here. You're looking like you're kind of covering the sides now. Allgood is lining up really heavy on the bottom side. It would be closest to us in the camera. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 receivers, 4 receivers on one side. You got a quarterback and 1 lone back in the backfield. That's a pitch out for a sweep, and they've got him in the backfield again. That is a hit and a half.
Yeah, 1 missed tackle.
Number
the next
17, I do believe that kid is John Monday. Man, he just took a lick. Golly, he laid it out there. Yeah. Sean's boy, he played a little football in his day. Sean did. Sean's family was football active, but we love seeing John come out to play. Man, he laid a hit on him. I don't see his dad. I know he was out here somewhere a short while ago, but I know he's over there excited, probably gritting his teeth.
Looked like he might have just got back to the line of scrimmage, or pretty close.
Yeah, they're on the 50-yard line. Yeah. So the JV teams are definitely, looking stronger than I anticipated.
Yeah.
Monterey moved the ball really well, like Rick said just a few minutes ago. But
they read that play there well.
Yeah, they read it well. They knew what was happening. And Sean just slipped right in there. Not Sean. John, I should say. John Monday, number 17, not Sean. Sean's his dad. He don't wear a number anymore, so it's all okay over there. But yeah, they're lined back up on the line of scrimmage again. Allgood is. Looks like they've got 3 on one side, 1 on the low end, number 11, and they got him in the backfield again. The ball is at the line of scrimmage again, so
number
they
40
got out to the 50-yard line.
Number 72 looks like, and number 24 I think was in.
Looked like number
42, excuse me.
42, that's Braden Reams. Looked like number 2 was in on the tackle, Nick Black. And which one did you say, 70?
Was it 17 or 71? Okay.
It's Darnell Cesar Hernandez in there on the play. We like seeing that. He is one of the punters for them. Okay. There we go. We need to get Rick over here. He knows them really well.
Neil, looks like it. They're having a lot of trouble moving the ball against us right there.
They are. We're starting to tighten up on defense. They gave them a pretty nice spot on the ball. It's 51.5 yard line roughly, or I should say 48.5. They're back in their side of the field.
They've won about 6 plays probably, ain't they?
Yeah, I started writing them down a minute ago. This might be the 7th or 8th. It's a pitch out to number 81. He catches the ball. He's got 3 Monterey kids on him, and I'll make that 6 or 7.
He might have picked up a couple of yards, Neil.
There's John Mundy again. There's Darnell Cesar Hernandez on the play again. There's a host of junior Wildcats on the ball just then. They did not move the ball very well at all. Number 55 with a clean hit, Brian Winnett. He came right out, popped him a good lick, stood him up, got him going. Let's see. Allgood's talking about it. They're still at the 50-yard line out in the middle of the field. So we are waiting on them to come back out. Here they come. They're getting up on the line again. They got 3 wideouts, 2 on the high end, 1 on the low end. You got 2 backs plus the quarterback in the backfield. They're snapping the ball from the shotgun. He's looking for a long pass. Let me tell you, that's a catch.
Catches it.
Number 81's caught it, and he's running down the sideline. Monterey stepped out of bounds somewhere. Looks like maybe 8 to 10 yard line. It's kind of hard to tell over there, but that's a long pass play. Number 81.
Yeah, he's been
Allgood.
He was in another good pass there earlier.
Yeah, he dropped that first one they threw to him, and yeah, looks like 10-yard line is where they're going to start at.
That quarterback, he threw that off his back foot. That they were on him. He just laid it up in the air and he caught it.
That's right. Let's see what happens here. See if my. Yeah, I would think so. That's a long play for them just then. So Monterey's talking about it. They're trying to get their boys together here. I can see the coaches back there talking. We're waiting on them to see what happens. Maybe we'll get us another good hit and stop right here and keep them from getting into the end zone. Oh, yeah, the younger kids that don't normally get to get on the field a whole lot other than a lot of practice time, it is good to see them come out and be able to actually play a little live action against somebody that's not their own teammates. You know, they get a lot of practice time where they have to end up going up against the bigger kids from 7th and 8th grade. But this is a big-looking 5th and 6th grade team, or maybe 6th grade team. You've got some big kids in the backfield. 20's a big kid. Coach is talking to him. He's taking a few minutes. They were at the line of scrimmage. Maybe 7th grade. Do they let him play in 6th grade anymore? Yeah, no 6th grades play anymore. Okay, that's what I'm being told. Years ago it used to be that way. You could play some 6th graders, you know, but
you know, it's a good time for them to get out there and showcase their talent.
That's right. Oh, they're running the ball right up the middle. Looks like number 8, I think, for Algood is running the ball.
Still
got about 6 yards. They're still short of the goal line. There's 25:52 left on the clock. It's ticking down. It doesn't look like they're not calling timeouts or anything, Barry. We're just getting.
No, they're just running plays.
Yeah, just they're running plays, which is good.
Run 10 plays and then out, right?
Yeah.
They should be getting close to that 10th play.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's what's going on, or if you get a first down, you keep going. Not sure how they're playing it.
I've seen it played like this, and usually it's they don't use the first downs. I don't think they just go with 10 plays.
Yeah. Number 81's on the high end. Number 77, or maybe might be 11 from here. It's hard to tell. One lone back in the backfield. They go for a snap, and they catch him right at the line of scrimmage. He might have got a yard out of that.
Yeah, he might have fell for it.
Yeah, I see number 58 out there for Monterey again, hitting the kid. No, not 58. Might have been 55 again, Brian Winnett. Monterey gets the ball back, so that must have been their 10-play limit. And
we held them out, you know.
Yeah, they moved the ball back out to the 40-yard line again, or the 35 maybe.
So far, I guess the score, if I keep it score, it's 0-0 here.
It is 0-0, but you know what? I like the action that we've seen so far. This has been. We were close to getting in a few minutes ago. I'm surprised we didn't quite make it.
It's good reps for all these young boys.
Oh, yeah, it's hard to see the lines. I don't know that they've painted lines in a while, so I can see 50-yard line and 40-yard line on one side, but it's hard to see really anything else out here tonight. So maybe as the sun goes down a little bit, we'll be able to see a little better. We're in the shotgun formation again. It looks like Eli Phillips, number 1, a 7th grader for Monterey, in the backfield with a lone back. We've got 4 wideouts, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. Got 1 in motion, number 11. They hand the ball off to him. Oh, did they catch him? He's still going. Number 11 is he's at the 45-yard line, it looks like. That's Matthew Phillips running the ball for Monterey. Looks pretty sweet. We like it.
He'd have enough, looks like close to enough for a first down.
Yeah, he'll be out there soon. That's one play, right? So we're a little quiet here. Monterey's coach has got them huddled up. He's going to talk to them. Algood's already lined up. Looks like they're playing a big line. Looks like 3 linebackers and a couple of cornerbacks and maybe 1 cornerback and 2 safeties. They're trying to keep from a long pass, you know.
So far, Monterey did a pretty good job with them.
Oh, yeah, we played great defense. Man, I really like a couple of those kids out there hitting. They're coming right at it. John Mundy laid a lick on that kid in the line just a few minutes ago. Looked like he was going to slip through, but, man, he came out and knocked him down. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Got a kid in motion again. They're gonna pull it back. Yeah, so Yeah, it looks like no penalties.
It
You
was
stop the play. And
Probably an offside. Look like.
you might just lose the play when you do that kind of stuff. Here's a kid in action again. Quarterback keeper, and he's
Fake.
running the ball. He's
Had a fake on it.
46, 47-yard line is where he's to. That's a pretty nice little slip in there. We like that. Got him a few yards. That'd be Eli Phillips again running the ball for Monterey.
He done a good job, Neil, on that fake on that return.
Yeah, that looked really nice. Well, they got used to seeing that end around kind of deal. So Monterey gave him a little slip in the action right there. Quarterback held on to it.
It's
Got wideouts again over here. Number 2, Nick Black, I see. Looks like number 11, maybe Matthew Phillips on one end. It's hard to see the high-end players. Mundy is the slot player, John. Looks like our fullback, number 52's got the ball, and he's running for a lot of yards. He's cutting back upfield. He gets caught about the 40-yard line. That's number 52, it looks like, Jack Blaylock.
Yeah,
So
number 52, yeah, it's him, Jack Blaylock. He did a good job on that right there.
yeah, number 52 got him a good run in. That's about 10 yards or so, it looks like. Yeah, they were talking about playing Avery Trace last week. He looked pretty sharp running the ball for them. Looks like we've got Mundy on the high end. We've got can't tell if it's 2 over there on the far side. That'd be Nick Black again on the far side. We've got four wideouts. The ball snapped. We're looking at a pass. Number 17 Mundy catches it. He's running. He is getting out through there. Oh, he gets caught about the 30-yard line, it looks like. Gets tripped up by an Algood player, number 22 for Algood. Looks like that's Gavin McCord, maybe. But
Doing a good job standing in there receiving and passing.
yeah, that's looks like 6 plays so far in the books for Monterey on this drive. We got 4 more to get into the end zone. They're breaking. Coach has called the play for him.
They've been getting about 6 or 7 yards here.
That's right. It's 6 or 7 just about every time. So we're, again, 4 wideouts, 1 lone back in the backfield. And the quarterback from the shotgun position takes the snap, and it's his keeper again. And here he comes around the end. He stiff arms one kid. He gets caught by number 4 for Algood. They sling him out of bounds. Got about 3 more plays left. The sun is bright on our side. We're staying warm right now, but as soon as it goes behind those trees, I have a good feeling that we're gonna cool off real fast tonight. So,
yeah, they read that play pretty well there. He wasn't going no more as much.
yeah, no, he didn't get very far at all. He's just right back at the line of scrimmages where they've spotted it again. Hey, we're right back to the same formation, Barry. We're 4 wideouts and 1 lone back. Got the quarterback taking it from the shotgun position. That looks pretty smooth for them. I like that. You know, they must have practiced this a lot. Oh, the fullback knocks him out. That's all right. A miscued pass from number 1, the quarterback, Eli Phillips, to number 17, John Mundy. Ball hits the ground, so they lost out a play there. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. Yeah, it's been a really quick drive. Number 22's coming off the field. His helmet's off. I don't know if they're just changing out players. 52 for Algood comes off. We're being told we've got 2 more plays in action right here. There's 18 minutes left on the clock, so they're going to continue to play until that runs out. Here they come, clapping their hands. They're a little excited coming out of the huddle. Looks like Mr. Black, number 2's on one end down here. Looks like number 11, Matthew Phillips, on the low end. It's hard to see who's wide out. We got one in motion. He fakes the carry. Oh, man. Algood gets back into the backfield and stops the play for about a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a better job blocking than that.
Yeah, that lineman just slipped right through. He was on him before he ever really touched the ball. I mean, he was handing off, and there was already somebody in his face. So I'd like to see him throw a pass in the end zone right here.
Yeah.
We're thinking we've only got one play left. That's a loss of about 3.5 yards on the football field.
Well, we've been moving the ball down the field, but soon like we get down towards the end, and even Algood the same way. We just can't get in the end zone.
Right. You move the ball very well. There's quite a few plays where they get 6, 8, 10 yards at a time, and then you turn right around and you've got a couple of plays that are stifled. Both teams have been playing good defense. I mean, if you think about it, they're moving the ball a little bit, but then here's a long pass slipped out. Oh man,
that'd have been a touchdown if he got to it.
That's exactly right. Looks like number 42, maybe. Is that right?
Yeah,
Braden Reams.
Right. Yeah,
that's Braden Reams. Number 42 was the intended receiver. The ball was just overthrown just a short bit.
He's got some speed to him.
Yeah, he slipped out there. He was going to be on the move if he caught that one. It looks like we're getting another play here from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we might have got off on the count a little bit, but
looks like we're playing. We lost about a half a yard in that spot on the field just then. That's all right though, since we don't have official checkers. But 16:22 left in the game so far. Monterey's coming back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, no score in the game so far. It's kind of hard, like we said earlier, to keep up with where they've spotted the ball and what yard line on in. So a lot of it's just guessing and knowing where the ball is. But yeah, let's see. Ball's getting lined up. They snap the ball again. Number 1 slips out. It's an end-around play. He gets tackled for a loss.
Number 11 came on him there.
Yeah.
That's Ethan Collins.
Yeah, looks like Ethan Collins from Algood slips through the line and catches Eli Phillips, the quarterback. A little end-around play.
Yeah.
They lost a few yards on that one. Not sure what's happening. It looks like defense is staying out for Algood right now. Yeah, we ought to be winding down here any second. Not sure how they're working it with first down plays and that kind of stuff. So Monterey's back at the line of scrimmage. One lone back and a quarterback in the shotgun position. Got 2 players on the high side, 2 receivers, and 2 receivers on the bottom side. We're slipping out there. Oh, that's a good. Oh man. Hit him in the fingers there. Number 2 again, Nick Black was the intended receiver. It hits him in the hands and goes to the ground. Incomplete pass for Monterey. That's all right, though. It's all about learning right now, so we're excited for those kids to be able to get out. Looks like some of the varsity players for Algood's come out of the school, and they're down at the end zone. They've got 15 minutes left to wait before they can get out on the field at least. Yeah, they're guessing about 40 players. You know, the schools that we run up against have a lot of kids that play. When you're talking of, 800 kids to 1,000 kids in a school, and we have, 400 maybe in middle school for us. So there's a big difference in talent levels and that kind of stuff and where you get to pick kids from, For some reason, it's just kind of what our county's got going on right now. You've got 1, 2, 3 big schools in Cookeville. You got a big school in Baxter, and we just happen to be the smaller school. But that's okay, though. We're just hanging right here with them right now. We're holding our own, and that's a good thing to watch. Got 3 quarterbacks under center. He drops the ball. Yeah, he's still running. They tackle him for a 5 or 6 yard loss. He dropped it, and then he picked it up. As soon as he did, the big lineman, looks like number 25, might be a linebacker for Algood, slips through the line.
He was on him before he knew what he hit him.
Oh, well, that's exactly right. Yeah, it's a little difficult to see. Hey, if you're watching on YouTube so far and listening, we'd love some comments about what's going on. It looks like we got a fumble again. They shot through the line, caught the quarterback, another 4 yard loss or so, and ball hits the ground. It's a dead play. Looks like
11 might have been in on that.
Looks like we're going to. Yeah, we probably got 15 plays out of that one, but looks like can't tell where they're going to spot the ball at. Looks like the ball's on the 30-yard line, so yeah, they're going to change possession. They've got the offensive players for Algood out now.
Yeah, it's a little different system you're used to.
Oh yeah. Well, when you have that many players, you can run them in and out. You can have offense and defense. Our boys learn to play harder this way. They get a lot of time on the field, and towards the end of the games, they're pretty wiped out. So, you're teaching them from early on. You got to play the whole game. You don't get one side of the field you play on. You're not just offense. You're not just defense. You got to get out and play hard. So, sunshine's still boiling in on us just over the treetops here. We're thankful that the administration at Algood allowed us to set up and be able to broadcast games tonight. We're at Norton Field in Algood, Tennessee. So we're watching our boys on defense currently. They're coming up to the line of scrimmage. Algood is. They've got two backs in the backfield set up in the I. They got trips on the far side. There's a pitch out. Number 1 has the ball for Algood, and he gets hit by number 52 again. Listen, hey, Jack Blaylock, you can't pass on that kid, man. He is slipping the line and getting right to him.
Yep.
So that might have been a 2-yard gain, maybe.
Yeah, that was Trent Alley right there. I think number 8.
Oh, number 8 for Algood, Trent Alley.
Trent Alley.
Well, that's
he's an 8th grader.
Man, I can't say how much I like the Blaylock kid. Jack Blaylock slipping the line, getting through right there. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's going to be a hard-hitting kid by the time he gets old enough to play in the high school ages. He's in 7th grade from what we understand, so that's a good thing. People are starting to roll into the parking lot. It looks like they're getting excited about a little football action tonight here.
Referees ought to be getting here by any time, I guess.
There are a lot of people they've backed on. They've got a lot of hill spots up here that you get to set up and see the large majority of the field from where they are back behind the goalposts, close to the school side. Monterey's got a pretty neat little layout here. They've got baseball fields, softball fields, football fields. The football field also is interchangeable for soccer. It's a pitch out by Algood. They're running the ball again, and we got number 52 gets pushed off. Number 8 is running the ball. Number 11 is on his tail. He looks like he stepped out of bounds. It looks like number 11 pushed him out. Not sure they're going to call it. Matthew Phillips on the ball just then pushes him out. That's a long breakaway run for Algood.
Looks like he was out there between the 20.
Yeah, it does. But I'm not sure they're going to call him back on that. Playing a little home field action right here. I'm sure that's going to give him the...
I think the penalty phase is pretty much out.
Yeah, they don't have a whole lot of penalties. There's nobody throwing flags. It's if you can get a run down through there, that's what they like to see.
They're going to put it back. I think it's the 30 maybe again or something.
So that was Trent Alley for Algood. It's 6-0. They're not calling that one back. They're letting them play. Let's see what happens here. We're going to spot the ball probably from the 40-yard line again. 50-yard line. Oh, they called him back.
Yeah, I just I was just wondering if they Neil, if they're using their junior high, all of them, or just the JV kids.
It looks like JV. If you look right around the corner here, Barry, you can see a lot of the big kids just hanging out waiting. They've got a pretty good-sized team out there.
I was looking at the roster for that kid that ran that in a while ago. He was 8th grade.
Maybe if they
he may not be a starter, being an 8th grader starter.
Right. And, that's just the way it's played sometimes. Sometimes you got some kids that play on the varsity team that you don't have enough players on the junior varsity, so you got to spot them some here and there. But
this is a lot about right there. I think about practice to get better and stuff.
Yeah, we see the fans on the hill there. Wayne's taking care of us with some video shots. It looks like Algood's coming back to the line of scrimmage here.
It's hard to beat this. You can't. I guess what I mean, you can't go on a team, get two of your home team on the same field. It ain't the same field as it is when you got another team.
That's true. That is, but the JV's hanging in there. I like what I've seen so far.
I guess what I'm saying.
The kids are getting developed for football, and it's looking pretty neat. I like it.
I guess what I meant to say is, you can't duplicate hands-on.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They've snapped the ball. It's a long pass, incomplete for Algood.
Looks like our varsity over there's doing a little running too over on the other side of the field, getting warmed up for it.
Yeah, they're doing a little bit of exercising, trying to stretch their legs out. And a short ride from Monterey to Algood. It's not a long ride at all, but I'm sure they've sat around. They're kind of stiffening up a little bit.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about it tonight. You know,
Oh, yeah.
I think we got a decent chance of coming away here with a win.
I definitely think that. Let's. Looks like they're coming back. They've taken a long break right there. It's 7 minutes left on the clock. We got just now coming back to the line of scrimmage for Algood. They got some big kids in the backfield.
Yeah, they're stacking that power eye up.
Yeah, they are. They got. It's a high snap. He looks for a pass. He throws it out.
He's
Intended for number 81
Yeah.
for Algood. That's Gavin Lentz. He was defended right pretty good. Looks like Mr. Black on the defense there. Nick Black, number 2, just hung out right in his way. Incomplete pass. So.
He seems to be kind of their go-to man.
Oh, yeah.
They throw several to him tonight.
That's right. Ball's on the 51-yard line, it looks like. 49. Yeah, I'm looking at 50, and it's in my head. I'm just like, 50 plus 1? Rick, it's 50 plus 1. What is that?
You know,
49. That's 49 in football. That's exactly right.
You know, we talked about binoculars last week. This is a good reason to have them. I mean, you got to have pretty good eyes to see those numbers out there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, especially the sun in your eyes too.
Uh-oh, look out here. Hey, Algood's coming back to the line of scrimmage. They are moving their line around a little bit. Lone quarterback in the backfield. He's getting, looks like a running back to block for him. Make that 2. They're supposed to be in the I formation. Got a kid in motion. They try to fake the handoff. Number 15's got the ball. Caught by 72 in the backfield. That's Darnell Cesar Hernandez catching him in the backfield for a loss.
Yeah. Number 66 was in on that too. There.
Charles.
Charlie Augustin.
Augustin is who it is.
When they missed the first tackle, 66 was there to stand him up.
That's right.
Well, I guess Algood looks like they're working on their 10 tries. You know.
Oh yeah.
They consider one getting in, one touchdown in, and they'll get the rest of their downs.
Rick's thinking it might be 15 plays. We're not sure.
It could be.
Scrimmage games are hard. They're a little funny. Everybody does them different, so it's kind of hard to know exactly.
It's nothing like a football game.
We got 4 wideouts on the low end down here. Up, they're moving one. Number 25 scoots across the field. They got 3 on the bottom side, 1 on the top, 2 eye backs. Got a small, short line. Number 8 gets the ball in the backfield. It's a pitch out. Oh, it looks like John Mundy comes in for the tackle right at the line of scrimmage. Yeah.
That's Mundy.
Attaboy, John.
He's been around all over the field, ain't he?
Yeah, he's not just letting them sit and coast. I can tell you that. We're getting close to sundown time here at Norton Field. Got about 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in this particular scrimmage.
We need to get some of those shades like they show on TV.
I know, I'm telling you.
Clear
what.
vision.
Yeah, that something over the top, maybe to keep the rain off of us. Not that there's a lot of rain right now. Rick, we're going to have to work on covering.
Right now, pouring the sunshine.
We've got one. He's got one at home. Well, that's all right.
Need a vent visor or something.
Yeah, we're missing JJ tonight. He's got some business to take care of in Monterey, but we sure are glad when we get him. So we love to hear that. Looks they're loading up again, heavy on the low end side. They got 2 eye backs in an I formation from quarterbacks in the shotgun position, and we're throwing the ball again. Oh, it's a pitch out to number 8.
Oh,
and he
read
is
it
caught.
good.
Looks like number
15 looks like.
Yeah. 25 maybe? 15?
15.
Yeah, we don't have a 15
have
on
a
our
15
list
on
over
it.
here, so we're trying to. Hey, listen, these Monterey Wildcats are coached by Kyle Childress in his 15th year, assistant coach Matt Duff, and it's his 9th year, and Will Puntman is out there, and it's his first year of helping to coach. So we appreciate our coaches putting a lot of hard time into the boys. Algood's coming back to the line of scrimmage again. Yeah, about 2:15 left in the scrimmage. Got an I formation. They're just standing there. It's a pitch out. It's right at the line of scrimmage. And
that's the 81 kid again.
Yeah, he slips through for 4 or 5 yards, then gets brought down by 2 or 3 different, trying to see numbers right there.
Up about the 38-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like 43-yard line is where we're at. Generous spot by our Wildcats there. We like that. But we are getting ready for some more action. Got about 1 minute and 25 seconds left in the game. Algood still talking over their game plan. Yeah, the Redskins are winning 6-0 right now. The varsity boys for the middle school are getting ready to play. Our own Monterey Wildcats across the field getting loosened up. And looks like Algood's varsity team starting to get into loosening positions over here at the other side of the field. So line of scrimmage, it's a shotgun formation. He fumbled the ball. Couldn't see. We had somebody come and stand in our way. I kind of lost the play there for a second. Rick's filling me in. He said, fell on the ball.
No gain. But
yeah, no gain at all. It's there right at the 40.5-yard line roughly. 25 seconds remaining on the clock. 6-0, the Redskins over the Wildcats for JV. In about 15 seconds, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll let you guys hear some great sponsor information from our hometown, Monterey, Tennessee. Where the hilltops kiss the sky. Isn't that right, Barry?
Yes, sir.
There we go. They're running the clock down. It's hit 0. The clock's going off.
There you go.
I think that's end of plays here. They're letting the boys come out. It looks like one last
play.
One last play. They took a long time in a huddle.
Trying to get a plan of action.
Yeah, they're probably trying to score again if I had to bet. So there's 3 wideouts, 1 up high, 2 down low, I formation and backs. Quarterback gets it. He pitches it out. It looks like a long snap. Oh, a little flea flicker action there, defended by number 15. It never even got close. The ball ended up hitting the ground, an incomplete pass. I think we're going to head to commercial break here in just 1 second. Let's see what's going on here. I don't know if they're giving them a break time.
I think
looks like they put 8 minutes on the clock. They're going to start a kind of a halftime between the games. We're headed to commercial break. Thank you very much.
Not just a community bank, we're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family, and we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Call the Tree Guys today for all your tree cutting and trimming needs. They offer tree removal at the customer's request. They give senior discounts. They even have 24-hour service available. And they do jobs for insurance claims. They are fully licensed and insured with over 10 years experience. Just give the Tree Guys a call today. 931-267-6191. 931-267-6191. The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies and are able to tailor the right plan to every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide quality service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere clients. They're located at 418 East Broad Street, Suite D1 in Cookeville. Give Josh a call today at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customer Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC service area, making Monterey and surrounding communities even better places to live. Make your change count and sign up for the VEC Customer Share Program. If you're looking for an honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert and reasonable solutions to keep your vehicle on the road. Go by and see them the next time your auto needs maintenance or you have a problem. Call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Cats!
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're a neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy. Proud sponsors of Monterey High School. Located on Elmore Street, right next door to the dollar store. Just give them a call at 931-839-6777. 931-839-6777. We're wishing the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. IDK Cafe, located at 124 East Commercial Avenue in Monterey, are proud supporters. Check their Facebook page at IDK-CAFE for an up-to-date menu as well as daily specials, with their newest menu item being the Wildcat Burger Combo. They're open Wednesday through Sunday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and reopening Friday and Saturday nights from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Jenny and her staff would like to encourage every Monterey student to be the very best they could be at academics as well as athletics. Go by and see them today at the corner of Chestnut and Commercial, or give them a call at 931-584-0174. That's 931-584-0174. Okay, folks, we're back here at the Norton Field here in Algood, Tennessee. We had Mr. Neil Markham is kind of took a break, hadn't he, there, Mr. Barry?
Yes, sir. I think it was a bathroom break there.
I think it was a pause for the cause, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
So we've got Mr. Wayne Brown on the camera. He's done an outstanding job.
What about that JV game right there, Rick? It seemed to be, I thought it was pretty equal there on that.
They look pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, both sides did.
Yeah, especially for seventh graders, they look really well. So I don't know how much time we got between the games, but you guys talked about Logan Montgomery and Chandler Bowden for the IDK Player of the Game.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yep. It was a hard choice between Matt Montgomery and Chandler Bowden, but what won it for Chandler was the defense he played.
Yeah, I mean he was in one sack and about 4 or 5 solo tackles maybe.
Yeah, and he had a pass defense or so, and looked very well. I tell you what, the Wildcats looked good there for what time they was in there, for sure.
Yeah, I think I had there's probably in the running for it. There's 5 or 6 people, but player of the game. But,
yeah, we have to make a choice though.
Yeah, we spread it out. I mean, there was a lot there. A lot of people did a lot of different things in that game. So, yeah, I think Matthew Montgomery come in a close second on the vote on that.
Right. Yeah. I think our junior Wildcats has got a pretty good chance down here against the Algood Redskins.
Yep.
Middle school Redskins.
Rick,
I'll get it out in a minute.
I'd been looking around. I hadn't noticed the officials here yet, so I don't know what time they're going to start.
Well, we may have a little bit of time on our hands. We can talk about something. Going to start at 6:30, so we got probably about 23 minutes to go. We got Mr. Jeff Elrod down here in front of us. He's our reporter for the volleyball, Monterey High School volleyball, and we got a update. I think he's texted to me. We'll check it out here in a minute. The volleyball team went to Harriman up there in East Tennessee, and I'm looking for the text. And I think I just got it.
Sometimes it takes a little time to get them.
Just a minute, yeah. We're here we go. Monterey versus Harriman up in Harriman, Tennessee. Set 1, 25-16 Harriman. Set 2 was 25-13 Harriman. And then set 3 was 26-24 in the nail biter, and that was Harriman. So Monterey lost the match up there at Harriman. I don't know if the junior varsity played or not. It don't look like they probably did. But they're an hour ahead of us, so they started about 4:30. No JV tonight. That's what Mr. Elrod told us there just a second ago. So it was all varsity, and
seems to be a good, pretty good crowd here tonight, huh, Rick?
Oh yeah, it looks
for
good.
Both teams.
Yeah. We got we got a bunch over there for Monterey traveling down here to Algood.
Right.
We got Mr. Neal coming back up in the what is this, a Redskin totem pole head?
Yeah, Algood Redskins.
Algood Redskins. They put us up here in the home bleachers, up on the top bleachers up here.
Would this be considered the nosebleed in junior high section?
Yeah, we're up here in the high top Norton Field. Well, I'm gonna get off and let Mr. Neil Markham come back in, and we'll Wayne's got the camera going on down there. Looks like pregame warm-ups going on. So I'm gonna back off and let Mr. Neil Markham take over. Welcome back in, Neil.
Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Sometimes we need a little break. That's okay. I'm trying to pull my papers out here so we know what to talk about, Barry.
Yeah, that's a pause for the cause where I come from.
That's right. We've not hit any sponsors in that last scrimmage game, but I sure wouldn't mind hitting one or two real quick. What do you think, Barry? You think we can hit a couple?
It would be a good time to do that, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Hey, First Volunteer Bank is our broadcast booth sponsor. They're your neighborhood bank. And remember, they're the bank with personality at 210 East Commercial Avenue in Monterey, Tennessee. 931-646-5501. That's 931-646-5501.
And you see Tanya there, too.
Yeah, Tanya, all right.
We got enough time for another one there?
Yes, sir. Go right ahead.
Okay, what about Volunteer Electric Co-op, our pregame show sponsor? In its more than 80 years of operation, VEC has grown and prospered, bringing prosperity to the region it serves. Volunteer Electric Co-op, powered by the people you know.
Hey, we like the Volunteer Electric Co-op there. There's something else there in Monterey. We love them to death. Hey, listen, today is the 21st of September, and I know we've got Avery Trace's JV. We're going to play them on the 22nd, which is tomorrow night. Is that still scheduled? Do we know? Okay. As far as we know, that's still scheduled 6:30 p.m. It looks like we're playing at Avery Trace. Come the 24th, Thursday, though, we got Clay County varsity coming to play the Monterey 8th graders. That's our 8th grade night, I should say.
Tough game.
That's going to be a tough game. It's always a battle with Clay County no matter what we do. We also have Upperman, Clay County, then to the playoffs start in October. So everybody put your hats on and get ready to go because we're going to have a lot of live action happening. Yeah, we got JV Clay County game on the 1st of October.
You know, guys, I'm glad that our sports is been allowed to carry on, considering this virus and all. I think schools, to me, it was a pretty good call right there to get schools back in action. But
yeah, I think that's just something that, it's taken a little time to do and work out some kinks, but we're doing the right thing by putting the kids back in school, allowing them to get back to sports, kind of a normal lifestyle.
Right.
I see our officials coming out online here. Hey, I've got somebody looks like Garrett. Is it Weissel? What time does the game start? I think we're starting at 6:30 up here tonight. It's 6:13 by my clock, but I think we start at 6:30 tonight is the varsity game for the middle school. So we appreciate you chiming in. I just saw that. Thanks for giving us a look. Getting across the field action. Got some fans on the far side. I see by video Mr. Wayne Brown up there taking care of us. Trying to scooping them out over there. I see a few guys I might know. But
well, looks like we filled the bleachers, Neil, and then overflowed out. So that's a good sign for us. You know, we got some good people behind our Wildcats.
That's right. Hey, we like seeing this. This is where Monterey really has to start supporting their kids. It's a good thing. It's not that they've never supported them, let me put it that way. I think it's just exciting for those kids to see a lot of people in the stands.
I'm glad. I'll be glad when especially in high school too, and junior high, when we can fill the stands again. Because we've got the fans.
That's right. We definitely have fans. That's one thing that we do see a lot of. Hey, if you're a fan and you're watching us tonight, I know we got currently 4 viewers online at the moment. The game's not quite ready to get started. We sure would love to see it. We've had 27 people check in on us tonight, so we appreciate that. Guys, don't just check in and run off. Check in and stick around with us. Give us that thumbs up button and we sure do appreciate that. Hey, Barry, I was talking about before the junior varsity game, we wanted to keep up with some stats and look at kids that play varsity, which are 8th graders, We got some individual offensive stats that we have on 3 games. So I want you to catch some of this and see if you hear any of these names before. Logan Montgomery, 12 attempts at rushing, 160 yards, 2 TDs. He's caught a pass. He's
chasing little brother there. Big brother.
Yeah.
Right, number 18 on high school.
That's right. Luke Blaylock, 22 rushing attempts, 289 yards, 4 TDs, 1 2-point conversion. That's looking pretty slick. Hey, what about Jake Ratchford? 10 carries, 62 yards, 1 TD, 9 passing attempts that he's caught for catches. These kids are looking good. You cannot go without talking about them.
All 3 of them boys right there are doing an outstanding job. They're in the backfield in the quarterback position.
Yeah, we were looking at yards per carry. We talk about that a lot, but individually, and we get to talk about kids that are playing. But Logan Montgomery's he averages 13.3 yards a carry.
Wow!
So when he gets the ball doesn't just stay still. Luke Blaylock, 13.1 yards a carry. Jake Ratchford, 6.2 yards a carry. Yep. That's their average. That's not just what they break away and do here and there.
He may be upcoming star.
Oh yeah,
for high school.
I think that we're seeing that. And on the defensive side, they're not weak there either. You're looking at 3 games worth of stats. You got solo tackles. There's 16 by Logan Montgomery, 9 by Luke Blaylock, 6 by Jake Rackford. Jimmy Kopp's got 5. Jason Sherfield's got 4. We drop off there. Colt Elrod's got 5. Gabriel Monteo has 3, it looks like. And there's a host of other ones with 1. Yepez, Walker, Randolph, Phillips, they're all getting into it. Assisted tackles are always fun, but I like seeing the sack line too currently. Tackles for loss, that's always good. It looks like Ratchford and Montgomery have wrapped those totals up for us there as well.
Logan, he's great on both sides of the ball,
That's right. Hey, listen, they got 2 interceptions on the year. Ratchford and Jimmy Kopp have both got 1 each so far, so we're liking seeing that. Maybe we'll see a little high-flying action with some of our Monterey Wildcats tonight. IDK player of the game against Avery Trace was Logan Montgomery. Can't talk enough about these kids, but Logan really showed out for us, really tried hard. He only had 1 reception for 3 yards, but he had 9 solo tackles. 2 tackles with assist, 3 tackles for a loss, 1 sack, 2 rushes for 90 yards, and 1 TD. That's just stats that.
That's a big lineup, ain't it?
Yeah, that's hard to duplicate over and over and over, but looks like Logan and some of his fellow teammates are doing that pretty easy.
Yeah, I think he was a good choice right there,
Oh, yeah. So it looks like they're, again, when we played Avery Trace, we were talking about size of players and that kind of stuff. It looks like Algood's got some pretty hefty line people here. Number 18 looks like Wes Hudson. He's a big kid for quarterback. He can throw the ball a long way. This is a big kid that's played a lot of sports. He knows what's going on the field. He's very into it. So he could be one that stands out for Algood tonight. So we'll have to keep our eye on him.
They've got a pretty big core. They've probably got, 40, 45 athletes probably out there.
Yeah, Wes is somewhere between 5'10" and 6 foot, probably 210 pounds. That's a big quarterback for middle school. So,
right.
But he threw the ball. I was just watching a few minutes ago. He threw very well, and it looks like he's going to be just fine out there for Algood tonight. But that just shows you what happens around in Putnam County. People sometimes don't realize there's a lot of athletes. They're playing a lot of games, and they know what they're doing.
Yeah, we got our share of sports in this county.
That's exactly right. What do you think, Barry? What are your comments about what's going to happen tonight? Are we going to walk out of here and steal one from them?
I think if we can play like we did at York,
yes, sir,
up Feners County, that we took care of business there, we could be all right. But we're going to have to play a good game, I think, to stay with these boys. They got some talent on this Algood side, so it's going to.
Yeah,
it's going to take a big effort to come out ahead, I think.
Yeah, Algood's always had a lot of talented kids that have played sports over the years, so it's not surprising. They're just like Avery Trace, they're just like Prescott. They've got their own talented kids here.
I don't think it's going to be no runaway. I don't.
I'd
for
be
no
surprised.
team, I predict.
Yeah, I would be surprised with you about a runaway game tonight.
I think it should be pretty close.
Yeah. Looks like we got 7 people listening to us currently. We've got about 11 more minutes, I think, before game time will get going. Teams are still out on the field, practicing, running over plays. It looks like a lot of offensive stuff going on right now. But Barry, I was just thinking maybe we ought to talk about something else again.
Okay, you want to go ahead another commercial?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Let's throw out some of our sponsor names.
We got the Tree Guys. I've heard of them.
You have?
Our first down sponsor. Got trees in the way. The Tree Guys got saws. Over 10 years experience, licensed and insured, 24-hour emergency service available. Call them today or not. 931-267-6191. 931-267-6191. Hey, you want to catch another one in there?
Sure, yeah, we'll throw another one out there. The IDK Cafe. Now, they support our Player of the Game sponsor, but let me just say real quick, we don't just talk about these people and their businesses, and it's not that we don't know them. We know these people. I was Friday night at the IDK Cafe, Monterey Wildcats high school football game, and we sat in there. We had a great meal. Some of the best sandwiches I've had in a while coming out of that place. The burgers were good. Everybody I talked to in there said that it was outstanding. But let me give you a little rundown of what we usually say. Come by and check out our daily specials as well as our newest menu item, the Wildcat Burger Combo. Go by and see them at the corner of Commercial Avenue and Chestnut Street, or give them a call today at 931-584-0174. That's 931-584-0174.
And Neil, I would say they're in their grand opening period.
I would think so. I think they've moved. They've shuffled over to a new location, so I know that they're serving a lot of people coming in there. They got a mayor's special, from what I understand.
Okay.
Yeah, they call it. It's a roast beef sandwich, open face. They guarantee, I don't know, that if you eat it, you're full. And I experienced that on Friday night. It was really good. So I'm super excited for them. I know they've got a great up-and-coming business, and we want to see them prosper. So you guys go visit the IDK Cafe. Check out the Tree Guys. Volunteer Co-op. I think everybody don't get away without talking about them or seeing them. Volunteer Bank, man, they're our broadcast booth sponsor. We love them. We got some other guys we'll talk about here shortly, but if you'll give us a few minutes, we'll see what's happening here on the field. They're still warming up.
And like I said, we talking about the IDK Cafe. They're right there, pretty much straight across from Family Dollar there. They're easy to find.
That is true. Yeah, right there on the corner, pretty much Main Street, and is where they are. You'll see them right there at Chestnut and Main Street, but they're right across from Family Dollar. They're decorated in gray and purple. I don't know why purple, but not kind of figured that out yet.
Yeah, good folks though.
Good folks, yes. They are purple and white, maybe the school colors. I think that might be why they picked it. But that's pretty good. We like that. But a Wildcat wall. Oh, really? What's that about? Oh, player of the game. So, yeah, since they sponsor that, I didn't know they're putting the pictures up there. So that's what they're doing. That's pretty awesome.
Guys, if not changing subject, but do we have a rundown on Algood? How many games they've won or lost? Don't have those stats.
Yeah, we don't have any stats on there so far for Algood. Yeah, they don't have a Coach T for middle school. From what I understand, they were leaning on going with that middle school association. So if that happens, we could eventually see where they post middle school scores, where they post middle school information about wins and losses and that kind of stuff. Yeah, we're going to be all over it. That's exactly right. I'm sitting here looking at what's going on with Algood's defense. Man, they just look really big. Number 18, Wes Hudson on defense out there playing a linebacker spot. I would be very shocked not to see him in the backfield tonight. But you know what? It's turning into a cool evening here in Monterey, or in Algood at Norton Field, and I know we'll be breaking out the jackets here in just a little while. The sun's below the trees. We're finally getting to see some fun here.
Looked like they might have been bringing number 65 up there as one of the captains, maybe.
Yeah.
Coach looked like he's talking to the referees, which number 65. And
that's J.P. Henry.
I expect somebody pretty soon